football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. It's the balls will put total letter to crank us up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Georgia's offense will start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They're bringing heat. That's caught. It's Etienne. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return to that small change. They take over at the 43.
This offense knew coming into this game that it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running it to the right. Sweet cut there. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
The Volunteers send out the punt unit. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
He got it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the Oakland. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's dealt. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion in 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's dealt. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped after making the catch. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Makes the catch. It's dealt. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He'll keep it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Line getting set on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Etienne. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense gets set for second down. They've got the screen set up. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can...
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. He's got away. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Vols want to move quickly. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. A shot toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Feeling some heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Love the job by the defense there. They weren't fooled. 2nd and short. They thought pass was a possibility. They got to the QB. Let's see if they can do it again here on 3rd.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way from it.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Using his legs, it's Sampson. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. They'll toss it to the left. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Matthews. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
Good, right down the boulevard.
That makes the score. Georgia 28, Tennessee 9.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game, that's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Number 90.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his end zone and a very good kick here. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when the plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hand. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's short. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. He wants to throw it again. Makes his connection. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the balls are moving quickly down the field. They move the tight end all over. From the gun to give, looking for room. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gonna run it. It's White. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. A 1st down for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Fires to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the move, it's Etienne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Power football with the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Nothing like stomping the guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score Georgia 31, Tennessee.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.